Hey everybody, we are back for another episode on 4DMILF. Things escalated aggressively last episode.
Well, they de-escalated and hit the floor.
Well, I really wanted to turbocharge this car. Marty didn't because he said that engine was fine.
Was fine.
So he deliberately threw it on the floor to break it in an act of rage, just so that he could put it out of commission, like that scene from the end of Karate Kid, Sweep the Leg. It was sweep the engine.
And now we're sweeping the floor of all the broken EJ parts that are all over it.
And the poo that fell out of it.
And the rat poo. There's a few other impressive things going on in here, isn't there? Like, have you noticed?
Well, what I noticed on the engine here, so much overspray on both sides of it, which means they painted the bay with the engine in there.
And managed to paint a great deal of it too. Like, I think just pulled a bunch of parts out and then sort of masked it and just sent it. But you've got some overspray here and there and everywhere. But I mean, when the motor's in, you wouldn't really notice.
Yeah, but it was obviously done reasonably quickly,
yes,
is the
definitely.
sense that I'm getting.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got some very, very exciting stuff going on today because the door has been removed. It's been thrown in the back of my Turbo Hilux because I've got a very exciting adventure to go on this morning. And I believe, Martin, you also have an adventure to go on.
I also do. When you get back, I have another adventure to go on to get ourselves a replacement driveline for this mad Subaru.
It's been a very, very exciting time working on 4DMILF. Of course, everything hasn't gone to plan with the engine, as you may have seen, but we're going to make the car bigger and bolder while still trying to retain the spirit of its Sydney sex-spec early 2000s chic. That's a sentence that I never thought that I would be saying. Very, very exciting to go down to Tus. It is an iconic paint and custom shop that's been around, as far as I know, for 20 to 30 years. They painted a lot of the huge auto salon show cars, so I can't wait to catch up with them and have a chat with them about that era, but also get this door fixed so we can get it back on the car. There's some engine stuff on the way, there's some interior things to be done. We've still got to get the stereo done, but right now, once this door's painted and back on the car, that is a huge step, and I think it's a really nice comment to kind of tip our hat and nod it to the original crew that painted this car. So come with us as we head to Tus Customs in Greenacre. So right now I'm in my Turbo Hilux. If you haven't seen this build, check it out, but this car sounds absolutely incredible. The door of 4DMILF is currently in the boot of this Hilux and we are heading to Greenacre. Greenacre is an industrial area in southwestern Sydney that just may be part of the epicentre of the sex-spec custom movement. The suburb is packed full of warehouses, workshops and dynos with engine builders, fabricators and tuners. And it's home to Tus Customs, an iconic shop that I've only ever heard about from magazines and DVDs due to their globally recognised car builds, particularly those that graced the covers of almost every magazine in the early 2000s. And by the looks of it, they're still going strong. Hey Vaz, how you doing, man?
Hey mate, how are you?
I can't believe you are Mr. Tus.
Finally, you met me, huh?
In the flesh. I've known about you guys for like 20 to 30 years. All of the Hot Fours magazine covers, all of the auto salon stuff. You were there at the genesis of sex-spec. In fact, it's possible that you made sex-spec what it is. How did this all start?
Correct. Backyard chickens, just working at home with my mum and my chickens. That's it. That's the way it works.
Yeah.
Started from there, moved from one shop to another, grew, and building cars, building one car, two cars, three cars, and guess what? Ended up here 10 years later.
How did the name Tus come about, by the way? Like, did you come up with that, or?
Do you really want to know that one?
I do really want to know that one.
I had my first car, A86 Corolla, red, lowered on this actual stock wheels back then. Keep getting pulled over every day getting pulled over, and the cop would go, going, why am I the only one that's always getting pulled over and getting defected? He goes, mate, you in the car, you just look too sus. And guess what? The next time he pulled me over, 2 weeks later, I had the plates on the car.
That's so good. So the police came up with the name Tus.
Exactly.
Since then, Tus has been a household name when it comes to the sex-spec scene in Sydney, and they've got the trophies and the magazine covers to prove it.
Can't say no to this one.
Auto Salon 2007.
We came second, final battle. That was when I had the blue S2000.
That's the blue and silver one, right?
The blue and silver one of the sub box, yeah.
And TVs in the back?
TVs in the back, TVs under the cars. TVs were like, the more TVs you had, the better it was.
Do you think it's a fair claim that you were the originator or one of the originators of sex spec in this country?
I think I was. Again, we didn't build them for trophies. We cared about getting our cars done, painting them, seeing how fast we can do them, ready for a Friday night, Saturday night, straight to the city, cruise George Street. Everyone used to turn around and tell me, oh, that car doesn't make power. No one cares that the car didn't make power. We cared for one thing. We want to hear the car coming from 3 blocks away, just the stereo. That's all we cared. Everyone cared about stereo back then.
People believed that sex spec cars took years to build. You were sometimes doing them in a week or so, weren't you?
We used to knock over a six spec in a fortnight, a full car, like paint, trim, wheels, chroming engine bays, everything. We used to knock them over in 2 weeks.
So what's your attitude towards sex spec now, personally?
I still love six spec, but now if you see a six spec car, the guy's driven by himself. Six spec's never gonna die. There's always gonna be those boys that were building cars from back then, they're always gonna love them.
Twisted. Doesn't that just make you feel like you want to dance? 4DMILF. Far out, man. It's actually a legitimate piece of automotive history.
Every car that I used to build, everyone wanted to be cover. The first thing they asked me, can we go on cover? I can build you a car that goes on cover. The night before Auto Salon, obviously all the owners were at my shop, and that's when it was chaotic. I had 20, 30, 40 boys standing around cars trying to finish them. Guys that were mechanics were helping put interior in. Panel beaters that had no idea about mechanical were putting motors in.
Yeah.
And everyone wanted to help, everyone wanted to get your car done. No one cared that their car would look better than yours. If your car was better than theirs, they will still spend the night with you and help you finish that car. Low for show, right on cue, twisted, Sus RX-7, freak out. You got buzz by, and then you got another Sus RX-7. Having a number plate on the car was who you were. Having a number plate of a car was who you're part of, was what your car meant to you.
So your identity, really?
It's pretty much your identity.
Are you still doing any sex spec? Is sex spec still alive?
For the one-off thing, yes, a lot of boys still do sex spec. They still want sex spec, but everyone that had the sex spec cars now have moved on to the rotaries, the old school Mercs with the blowers out of them, VLs, VKs,
yep.
Tiranas. That's the new thing. But the one-off people that want the sex spec cars, they do buy them or restore them.
What was the recipe for a sex spec car in the early 2000s?
Paint, candies, graphics, anything and everything was a graphic. You can do it. Airbrushing murals, dragons, devils, ghosts, chrome wheels, vinyl interior because none of us couldn't afford leather back then. So it was all vinyl interior and a massive stereo and chrome engine bay, really.
What was the purpose of sex spec? Like, was it for chicks or was it for other dudes that liked sex spec cars?
There was no reason for the sex spec. When you build the first car, you want to build the second one. When you build the second one, and by then everyone wanted something different, so you just keep building.
Yeah, okay.
And that's the best I can put it. There was no reason why we used to do it. We didn't know any better. It was a long, long time ago. That's till now, you look at a sex spec car. I still have a lot of sex spec cars sitting at home, and you look at them, would you drive it these days? Yeah, you would, but would you ever build one again for yourself? No, because we grew up and we end up with the VLs and the VKs and the Tiranas, and that's what we love now.
Because people have moved on from sex spec to now building cars that actually have power and performance, right? So they could spend $500,000 making a car that goes quick.
Racing now.
But back then it wasn't about that, right? Like there was rarely engine performance done to them.
We didn't care about power. You cared more about how loud your stereo was than how fast your car was. You can run a standard motor as long as you got enough bass in that car to hear you coming from 3 blocks away. Yep. That's all we cared about. And that's why we would spend more money on our stereo than we did on our engines. And till now, all right, half of the cars out there, the motors are all blown up, but the stereo still works.
And he's not wrong. Other than some blown speakers, the stereo is still going strong on 4DMILF.
You heard that we bought that car?
I heard.
Do you remember it?
I remember it like it was yesterday. I still know the previous owner of that car. That was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. I seen the video and I died laughing when I seen it.
So we've got the door in the car, so we can repaint it in Volkswagen orange?
No, it's a full territory orange.
So one of our mates was, we gave him the fuel cap, like the fuel filler lid. That said, it's been sitting around for 20 years and the closest match he could find was like a Volkswagen colour. It didn't have the front lip on it or anything, so we're trying to recreate the sex spec car. We're not trying to destroy it. So, you saw we did Twisted as well, right?
Yes, that's right.
We did Twisted.
Man, what the was that?
No comment again.
So the previous owner had told us that a forklift had gone through the door.
Oh my God, yeah.
I don't even know how that happens. But here it is.
What the
And someone's done a repair on it that I don't know my paint that well, but feel that.
I'm more laughing as in, that's half a screw. You can just pull out that screw and that's an actual mirror. Why don't you just pull them off?
I don't know, man.
And if you fix that, why don't you just fix the two dents there?
Yeah, a whole lot of it's not making sense. Can you fix it for us?
Surely, yes.
Oh, you can?
Easy. I'll
Thanks,
do it for
man.
us.
How long will that take? Because what I will tell you is we're trying to recreate this whole car in a week. We got the wheels, the tyres, the stereo, we've got detailing coming in, we're doing paint correction, so we've got a week.
Look around you. I've got enough work here to last me about 7 years, I reckon.
Yep, okay.
But I'll squeeze it through.
Awesome.
I'll
Thank
squeeze
you,
it
mate.
through.
Do you still have these stickers?
No, those stickers were so good back then.
So good back then, dude, they're so good now. All right.
Every car back then, you didn't care about what the car looked like as long as it had the big 2 sus stickers on it. The car was worth $1 million.
Did anybody stick 2 sus stickers on cars that you had not painted?
Yes. It was more of a thing that if you had a 2 sus sticker on your car, it means you're part of the 2 sus crew.
Yep.
And guess what? You will turn around and, let me just move this. You will turn around and if you had a 2 sus sticker on your car, it means you can cruise with us on a Saturday night down George Street. Our all-time favourite reason why we built spec cars. Spend all your money on cars, go home and just eat noodles. You didn't care.
It was a real honour to be down here, seriously.
It was good to meet you too, finally. Seeing you all over the net was actually good.
After dropping off the door, Baz from Tus has promised to move some work aside to get this thing done so we can get the car finished. Now it's time to head back to Super Garage to work out what we're going to do with the engine.
Gonna need. Yes.
That was amazing, dude.
You mean the Hilux?
Yeah, the Hilux and 2 sus.
Oh yeah.
Have a guess how long it used to take them to do a spec car back in the day?
6 months.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
They did like 25 of them a year. So the idea was bring them in, paint them until they have everybody lined up ready to go.
Yep.
The owners, he said, they would get it done quickly because they may not always work on the car, but he'd have them running around picking stuff up.
Of course.
They would just do it. They would work like 18 to 20 hour days, sometimes sleep at the shop. How'd you go with engine things?
Good, I've worked out exactly what engine we need and I found a dude out northwest that has everything.
Yeah.
Full mad Subaru wrecker dude. And so I'm gonna head out there and grab us a driveline.
Sweet. All right. You taking the cock?
Did you take the Amarok?
No, I took the Hilux.
Exactly, give me the Hilux, okay? I'm not taking the Amarok, are you crazy? I'll see you in a bit.
All right, see you, mate.
Let's go get some WX parts. I mean, Impreza parts. I mean, show car parts. Yo! I'm here to meet a guy called Kane who has a bunch of dogs and Subarus, and we're here to get a bunch of parts. I'm excited. I love this stuff. Send it, bro. That's mad. Look at this whole thing. This is sick. So cool. We'll go sideways, yeah? Yep. That is how you put an engine in a car. Dude, tell me about these Subarus. How'd you end up with these?
So pretty much I got my first Subaru at 12.
Yeah.
And eventually I got into the phase of buying more paddock bashers.
Yeah.
But it kind of got to the stage where it kind of got out of control. And
I know the feeling.
now I wreck out my own cars.
Yeah, sweet. Bug eyes. You got a thing for bug eyes and GC8s, huh?
Yeah, I've got 3 SVXs, I've got 4 B4 Liberties, I've got
Sweet.
the tuned by SDI Hawkeye, I've got 3 GT Foresters.
Yeah, epic. I love this thing. Telehandler, that's kind of what they call them, eh? All these big crane
Like a
things.
Tractor crane, yeah.
Tractor crane, there you go.
Yeah.
I learned something.
Always using it around here, around the yard, I pick up whole cars with it and stuff.
Dude, the Hilux looks like it sort of fits in around here, you know what I mean? Plan is, so EJ20, bug eye EJ20. He comp tested it was pretty good across the board, so as good as any second-hand motor's gonna get, I reckon. Yep. And so that's there. In terms of wiring it, engine looms there, by the looks of it. So is there anything missing?
You're gonna need a brake booster line.
That's fine.
As long as it's a fireball, I
Easy.
can give you that.
Diff box?
Yep.
Yeah, cool, and shifters there as well. I should just all bolt in. Subaru Lego. All right, I think that's it. I think we chuck this box in,
Yep.
and then I head back to the shed and fix our broken Subaru. One of us. Yes, look at it. Dude, chromies and everything. What's the story with this?
So originally the car's from Melbourne.
Yeah.
It was sitting in the guy's driveway.
Yeah.
Registered for about 15 years.
No way.
That's got a rusty fuel tank.
Right.
And the fuel pump was dead.
Yep.
I bring it back here, put another fuel pump in it, fresh fuel. I had stuck injectors, so just all around the injectors, it's got like a 3/8 extension, and tapped all the injectors out and just kept cranking, and eventually they freed up and it started.
Mad, dude. Sex Spec Rexy.
128 on it.
I'm in the right place. All right, let's load up the rest of this gear. Nice. Kane, it was awesome to meet you, bro. Thank you so much. Good luck with your Subaru adventures. I'm so into this, dude. This is mad. This looks like a good day to me. Fix up some Subarus and make some cash. Anyway, here's all our stuff.
I look forward to seeing 4DMILF getting Rexy swapped.
For the MILF, dude, it's gonna happen. I'll show you when it's finished. Let's go. See you, dogs. Look at this love Hiluxes, look at them. Hilux power. All right, back to the shed. Let's do this. There's a cow literally running across the road on the highway directly in front of me. It's holding up like 3 lanes of traffic. Like, what is going on? That was so good.
What'd you get?
I got you the driveline.
Us, Martin. You got us.
I got us. I mean, but you love your show car, so I'm trying to improve your show car. And got the bits to improve it with some sick parts, which is O2 bug-eye WRX engine. So out of the actual one that, you know, people bought when they cared about performance.
That's the only thing I care about.
There's your turbo.
Finally.
Yep, so double overhead cam both side, quad cam, whatever. And,
Hey, Martin.
What?
You listened, which is weird.
well, not really.
You listened, which was weird.
I just broke the engine and changed
You
my
feel
mind.
really wet.
Because it's really hot in that car.
Yeah.
It's boiling, there's no aircon. I'm just also excited. You know,
Okay.
getting all moist. It's a show
Martin.
car, dude. That was the whole point, right? Anyway, quad cam, O2, but let me finish my O2 WRX. We've also got a WRX steering rack.
Oh, it's my turn to listen.
Faster steering rack, which is mad.
Yes.
4:4 ratio gearbox. That's like JDM or Forester or whatever. Anyway, that makes it like mad and snappy, so you can do some mad skids. Matching diff, headers, and up pipe, which will fit all this.
It escalated very quickly, Martin, because we were going to do a service and give the car a polish. And now we're back at Tus for painting. Yeah. We've got Sydney Premium Detailing coming in today to help us like get the interior revived.
We're going to fix that stereo and make it better than ever.
Got the stereo.
Yeah.
So
and now full WRX driveline, man. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's going to make choo-choo noises. Does that not just froth you so much, like cruising around that on chromies?
it was my idea. Of course it froths
Kind
me.
of my idea. It's my idea.
Dude, you said you wouldn't do it.
I don't remember saying that.
Martin,
I
I'm
never
not
said
talking to you
that.
about this. Yes, you did.
This motor goes back in. This motor is actually perfection for this car if you think about it. This is actually way simpler as well than a turbo one. Once you've got the car loaded up, like you don't need to go any faster than you.
You said no. I said I wanted
Anyway,
to
let's get
turbocharge.
it
I
out.
said I wanted to put this in there, and you said no.
Here's what we should do for
We.
your car.
Our car.
Is we're going to pull this out, put it on the table, not drop it, strap it up very, very carefully, and we're going to do all the service stuff while it's out of the car,
Okay,
all
I'll
the boring
strap it
stuff. We're going to put new gaskets and not gaskets, but like new rubbers and spark plugs and everything that we can do while it's out, and we'll put a new clutch on it, got an extreme clutch for it, and then we can put it in the car.
Okay. What I should acknowledge is
Yes.
because the idea was to bring this car back from the dead. That's what we are doing. We are reviving it. We are restoring it, trying to make it as good as it was in the day. There are a couple of things that I think will make it better, and I reckon the original owner would have done this
100%.
if it was an insurance / a cost issue. That said, I don't know if it was a cost issue because he spent $30,000 on a purple Grimace interior. That said, I reckon he would approve of us turbocharging it. We're not changing anything else significantly. It's going to look the same. Obviously, back in the day, they would have done like a massive front mount intercooler.
Yeah.
That would make it look different, even though it's of the time. So I reckon we just go top mount because it should look the same.
We have the WRX bonnet, so we
Yes.
don't have to, and also you'd have to cut up your mad new bumper bar and cut up the rear at the front.
Yeah.
Which, fine, except you put all that effort to make it look good.
we
Just
don't
use a
need
top
to do
mount.
that.
And it'll make plenty of power as is.
Dude, look at the state of all this. Was this just stored outside somewhere?
Oh, do they all look like this?
It's covered in feathers, though.
Maybe it was
That one had mushrooms and poo on it. This has got
There's
feathers.
a pigeon. It's going to sound like a pigeon when we're finished as well. No, we'll just clean it up, man. Like, this engine is 25 years old.
Yeah.
So it's been sitting for a while, but it compression tested up well. You never know with Echo secondhand stuff, but it should be fine. So we'll put as much new stuff in it to make it good, so it doesn't need to be serviced. We'll even do a timing belt, and then we'll put it in the car, and that car will go for another 100,000 Ks, no worries. As long as you're not driving it.
Come on, man.
Can't drive a Rexy like Sylvia, man.
The timing belt, way easier to do like this than in the car, right?
Yeah, as long as it doesn't fall on the floor.
Okay.
That would be the main aim.
I will strap it.
Okay.
Okay. I've asked my mate Mitch to come down from Sydney Premium Detailing.
Hello, buddy.
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good, good.
Basically, the plan is today for him just to have a quick look over the car, see what's required to get it looking amazing again, and then it's obviously a way bigger job than what we're going to do today, but we're going to do some test panels. Actually, what are we going to do? You tell me.
Yeah, so basically we're going to start with cleaning it up. So we're going to do a waterless wash on it first. We can't really wash it in here and in its current condition, so we'll wash up some panels, get it looking pretty, and then polish, do some interior bits and pieces. Well,
Now,
good.
what do you guys do exactly?
Our main business is protecting new cars up to about 5 to 10 years old. We also do a lot of paint restorations as well. We don't see too many of these sorts of cars, so I think it's going to be a really fun project for us to work on. Yeah.
Now, can you just give me your quick first impressions? I know you haven't looked at anything yet, but first of all, we've got the Grimace interior. We've got the boot install here. I do want to try and clean up the interior, particularly the stuff that's faded, so I've got some dye for that.
Yep.
The big thing that for you guys though is getting this looking show car again.
It was definitely done quickly, but that was just the way it was done back in the day. So yeah, we could definitely get a lot more gloss, but the good thing is there's no like paint fade, there's no real damage apart from a couple of dents here and there.
Yep.
And there should be plenty of paint on it to work with.
Yeah, awesome. So I was hoping today, while we're just sorting out the engine stuff, just spend an hour or so just checking things out, finding out what we need. We'll do another full session, but today let's just do some investigation, see what's required. And I would love to just do a little test panel.
Yeah, we'll do a couple of test spots, polish it back, cut it back, then really gloss it up, and we'll see what we're working with. Yeah.
When it comes to the interior over here, is there much that we can do with this?
Yeah, definitely. It's going to see, I mean, it is 25-year-old leather, right? So we're going to see what we can kind of get it to. It shouldn't be shiny as it is. It should be more of like a matte finish.
Yep.
We'll do a couple of test spots on that. We'll do a seat or two, see how it comes up, and then you'll see the big transformation when we get it to our studio and can spend a few days on it.
I'd also really love to get rid of
the smell.
That. You smell that? Like the whole room
smells like 2007, yeah.
Yeah. Is there a way of getting rid of smells?
Yeah, so we're going to use a ozone machine in the car first.
Yeah.
Then we'll, steam clean everything, shampoo the carpets. The headliner is mostly where a lot of smells get contained, basically.
Yep.
So that ozone machine, though, will basically take all the ozone out of the car, put new ozone in, and should get rid of a lot of the smell.
I've just noticed something I've never noticed before. There is a naked woman on the roof. I knew that this was here, so this says 4DMILF.
4DMILF.
Down there,
You got the hot MILF.
there's a silhouette of a naked woman.
Yeah.
You reckon they've just cut that out of MDF and just wrapped it over the top?
Or cardboard.
Wow. The smell.
With the newfound appreciation of the artistic detail featured on the interior of 4DMILF, it's time to see what kind of potential the paint still has. We're giving it a quick waterless wash so we can see what we're working with, and random fact, this piece of music you're hearing right now, I wrote in 2010 as the theme for Auto Salon Melbourne, so it felt appropriate to bring it back. As far as the engine bay is concerned, our recently dropped non-turbo engine and gearbox are never going back in, which begs the question,
Hey Marty, where's that stuff going?
In the bin.
Bye.
we're going to do a side-by-side test of a panel to see how the paint's held up after all of these years. It's going to get a clay bar to remove impurities and then a couple of rounds of polish to see how it turns out compared to the piece on the right, which we're going to leave as a control like real scientists.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It actually looks
So
like
that's all embedded into the paint.
it legit looks like someone crying. Can you see that?
Countdown and we blast off. Let them see me with the mask off. Tell them I'm here when they ask y'all. You know it's all gas when I pass y'all. Applying that pressure, we gon' raise the stakes. The only way to separate the real from the fake. We always show up, boy, nobody's safe. Beating on my chest, I was raised by the apes. Catching every breath with each step. One wrong move and this could go left. Gathering every ounce of my strength. Keep on moving, let's go to full length. Don't ever doubt me, it's unlikely that I go out without without fighting. It's all in writing. I'm destined to be, and I'll never let any of y'all take it from me. So close, I can feel it.
I'm starting to get a sense of how good this is going to look, because that there, to me, looks incredible.
This higher, battle scars from battles won, battle tested, but we ain't done. Deep breaths, I can see it from a distance. Little moment, victory through resistance.
Now, when it comes to cleaning the interior of your car, a lot of people say, what cleaner should I use? But there is no interior. There's actually just lots of different plastic. We've got metal, we've got vinyl or leather or pleather or whatever that is. There's carpet, there's whatever's going on here. So Mitch, how do we actually not only clean this, but restore it?
Best way forward is just like the paint, we do little test spots. So we'll probably do a test spot like underneath the front of the seat. The main concern for me is obviously pulling the dye out of the leather or vinyl or pleather, whatever it is. So yeah, we'll pretty much do a test spot, give it a scrub, wipe it with a cloth. If it comes up on the cloth, then we're pulling dye out, and we probably just have to adjust dilutions.
As we start cleaning the seats, if our cloth looks purple, then Grimace is leaking.
Correct.
Well, I'll just start by giving this side a little vacuum, because half of Grafton is still in this side.
Yeah, we don't want to be rubbing more dirt into the leather and scratching it, so good idea.
The interior of this car really does look like Grimace ate a grenade. Interestingly, on a colour wheel, purple sits directly opposite orange, which creates maximum visual contrast. Historically, purple was a very rare dye, so it was often linked to luxury, while orange often signified excitement or attention-seeking, which is why it's used on high-vis clothing. Put them all together, and you've got purple, which is like a VIP pokey lounge, and orange that says, "Look at me, I'm fast," even though it wasn't. And then the massive chrome wheels with a sparkly final touch that added to the ancient colour wizardry of this automotive MILF.
Probably one of the most neglected parts of this car is the interior. You can see here, this doesn't look like it's been cleaned for years, and so many parts of the inside of the car look fully worn out. We've just tried cleaning a small part of this door card here, and what was amazing is that some of that purple is actually coming back. Now, originally, we were thinking that we might need to dye all of it, and so we actually got some of this Dye More Royal Purple, and we still may need to use some of this, but amazingly, some of this colour is coming back.
Yeah,
so
I'm
Mitch,
sure
do you reckon we just have a crack at it?
I reckon we give it a clean, and worst case, you end up dyeing it anyway.
What's the process of cleaning interior stuff like this usually?
With suede or Alcantara, we're basically going to just try and remove as much dirt as possible with just what did it at that test spot. This is just a microfiber towel with warm water on it.
Yep.
So a bit of warm water, give it a good scrub, get those fibres up again. With this particular car, we'll probably then spray a bit of APC on it and scrub it, and then we'll go back to the warm microfiber to get rid of the APC chemicals in it.
Yeah,
so
okay.
it gives you those nice, like, thick fibres.
A bit of a misconception is that people, particularly with steering wheels, think that when their Alcantara is shiny, that means that it is clean, but the shininess is actually oils and dirt and human slime, isn't
Yeah,
it?
basically, it's meant to look fluffy. It's meant to be fluffy.
Okay, cool. Well, let's give it a clean, see how much human slime we can get out of it.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one.
This is one before it's been cleaned. That is what it used to look like. And after a clean, look at that. The purple is back. It looks absolutely incredible. That,
It's amazing.
it's,
Big result.
It's mind-blowing.
Yeah.
I never thought we'd be able to get the colour back. All of that there, I assumed was the colour worn off, and all of these little furries here just disintegrated. Actually, what we're seeing is the furries are still there, they're just covered in human slime.
And you can see, like, we've got the fibres back too. Like, so it's actually how slade should be.
What I'm really keen to see maybe before you go, if you've got time, is I want to see if we can do this kind of approach, but to the dash. Because the dash, to me, just looks white. I think the difference is that this here is sun
Full
damaged.
sun, yeah.
But there's also a lot of dirt in there as well. I'm just interested to see, you can see over here, there's a bit of trim sitting on top of it. You can see what colour it used to be.
Yep.
That there will probably require some dyeing. But maybe just on the airbag cover here, we just give it a quick little clean and see if we get any colour back at all. And then at least in between now, when the car comes back to you, we know what we got to do.
Cool.
But look at that, man. That's
so good.
That's absolutely incredible. We're cleaning up Grimace. Martin's building an engine. So good.
Unlike the door cards, the dash is way too far gone and will need some extra attention, but for now it's time to turn my attention to getting this engine ready. While it's out of the car, I'm going to strip it all down and work out if anything is broken or worn out and order the required parts. Subaru engines do look pretty complex with a lot of different stuff going on, but I think once they're out of the car, they are one of the easiest to work on because you can get access to everything and you don't need many different tools. The timing covers are going to come off, albeit with a lot of force required due to the bolts being over tightened last time it had a timing belt, but at least it's had a timing belt. This engine is about a quarter of a century old, so some of the hoses are pretty old and cracked, and if they are and I come across them, I'm ordering new ones straight away. Luckily for us, Subaru didn't change a whole bunch of stuff around this era, and for the next 15 years or so, they use the same parts on their engines, and that's helping us because it means you can still get them. Last thing I'll do is pop off the clutch and flywheel so we can replace the rear main seal and throw a mad new extreme clutch onto it.
So it's been another massive day working away on 4DMILF, and we got a lot done today. So obviously, Tus, thank you very much for having us down. Thank you very much to Mitch from Sydney Premium Detailing for coming down. Your Subaru mate.
Yeah, what a legend. It's so cool seeing all those bits and seeing a kid also starting off because he's only 17 and he's doing a very, very good job. So thank you again for those bits. Stripped the engine down, all looks good so far. A few bits to order and a few bits I forgot to order because I'm like, oh, that's right, this engine's like 25 years old and we've moved on and you can't even get some parts anymore. So there's mods that we can now do, which is good. It should make it a bit faster.
I feel like this car has fully united us, Martin. Do you know what I mean? Because you're always flying the Subaru flag, big flagpole or leaking oil out the bottom of it and stuff.
Yeah, but it's a big...
And I like Sexbec and I like Nissan
flagpole.
stuff. It's a girthy flagpole.
See?
And now you and I are both grabbed the flagpole. We're both waving the flagpole at once.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Kind of what it's all about.
I actually really like that. I think that's incredible. If you need to buy some car parts for your car or you're going to the wreckers and you're carrying stuff around, we have for free right now on our website with a minimum order spend, we've got the Mighty Car Mods parts bag that says on it, definitely not car parts. So with a minimum spend, you will get one of these for free, or you can just buy one, but we'll ship them to you anywhere in the world.
Much like this car, that will be overflowing by the time I'm done with all the stuff for this.
That's right. Yeah. So, well, you should actually use that for all of your Subaru things.
I will actually.
So next episode, we will be WRX converting this car. Maybe with a couple of special guests coming down.
It'll be fast.
It'll make choo-choo noises, which is what I wanted all along, which Marty denied to me last time. But now it is happening because he deliberately broke the engine, making it look like it was an accident. Just so we could get a new engine.
We need a whole 3.5 hour long podcast where we sit with a big microphone on our face and massive headphones and mumble into microphones about it. Because that would be kind of like...
Yeah, or we could just work on the cars and drive them.
And fix them.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
For those of you that want to hear some of that kind of stuff, MCM TV2, our second channel, we do a weekly show called The Unicorn Circuit. It's only watched by 38 people, but those 38 people really enjoy it. So if you want to check that out, there's a link for that down below as well. Martin, well done.
Let's do it.
Let's go get some dinner, because the days are getting long.
Keen.
You down?
I'm bringing it in my parts bag.
Down for lasagna
I'm
again?
getting some tumble valve delete. Tumble valve deletes.
What's a tumble valve?
I don't know, man. Some shit they put on in the 2000s that doesn't work.
Oh, I thought you meant the band Tumbleweed.
No.
Do you remember them?
No.
Do you remember Tumbleweed? Oh, no, you listened to Frenzal Rom, didn't you?
Yeah.